welcome to Yes, Your Grace. All right, strong musical component. First time I've ever played this game. Let's jump in. Yes, Your Grace is a game of tough choices. It will be impossible to satisfy the needs of every petitioner. Sometimes your subjects will have spiteful intentions, and sometimes life will get in the way. If you simply have enough resources at the end of the week, that's good enough. It is time, Your Grace. I had better put on the crown. I see the crown right there, but let's see if there's anything else. The swords look sharp, but they're about 1,000 years old. Some ominous music in the background there.
Boy?
You can leave any room by walking to the edge of the screen and selecting a door. Oh, geez. Map of your castle. Click on the castle wall to go there. Your Grace. A deserter. Found one of ours hiding in a shed. Shed? Why would you do this? There's too many of them. We have no chance of winning. If you let him off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands able to hold a sword. Even the least brave soldier is essential now. There's no place for cowards under my banner. Oh, jeez. They're starting you off early with a hard choice. Let's say at least every brave soldier. With courage, we will defeat the enemy no matter the odds. Let him loose, General. Go stand. Thank you. Over here. This is trying to scratch the itch for the story-driven folks on the channel. This is definitely a story-driven game. But there is definitely going to be some resource management as well, so a little bit of both. How bad is it, General? Our men are scared. It's the middle of the night, and yet it's so bright, as if Sovereign himself walks our land. Savrog? The thin walls won't last long, and we lack any solid defensive measures. We don't have enough men. Once they get in, we have nothing we can throw their way. Can you hear the chanting? They're getting ready. We better get started. Gather archers from all over the other walls. They are waiting you at the wall, Your Grace. There's still time to put up white flags. How are we going to put up a white flag? That feels like the end of the game. We're not doing that. Sons of Davern. I like the sounds of that one. My brothers, we stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles. And today we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you to fight for all you hold dear. For Davern. Yes, Your Grace. 1 year earlier. 3, 2, 1, here I come. Oh, wait, I see somebody hiding right here. What are you doing? And here's the little one. Oh, I was doing so well. You must have cheated. Or peeked. I demand another trial of the game. How official. Maybe next time. I see someone animating bobbing head right there, but okay. We've got to play the game. You found me. Well done, father. Come on. It's not often we can do this. I told you I don't want to play. Aren't you too old for this? Ouch. There's no way to speak to your father. See, I saw you. Lorsilla is a stick in the mud. Shut it. We can see you from miles away. Oh, you know. I'm not playing with you, darling. The sun finally came out. Let me enjoy it. Alright. All these ladies don't want to hang with the king, I see. I'm staying here while I can. The roses are calming. Arlo used to sit here and knit. Now she gets more peace in our bedchamber. Okay. Let me enjoy the sun, right? Shouldn't have assaulted your sister from across the gardens. She always ruins everything. She's so proud she couldn't even find a place to hide. I wasn't even trying to hide. I don't want to play. Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement. Oh wait, you can't write. Ouch! Of course I can, you nitwit. Get it out, both of you. Forgive me, Your Grace. I hate to interrupt, but your subjects will arrive soon. Alright, enough games. The throne awaits. Week 1. The petitioners will start queuing in a moment. We really need to shorten the visiting hours. So we've got some resources here. Looks like money, food, weapons, entertainment. I don't know what's going on with this thing or this thing. What are the options? What's the archive look like? Alright, so we've got some details associated with the family. I guess we've just started, so that probably makes sense. We're starting off with the queen? Can you go and speak to our daughter, my dear? I've tried talking to her, but she just won't respond. I don't know what's going on with her recently. Maybe she'll open up a bit more to you. She's probably wandering about the wall. Of course. Dungeon guard. I bring bad news. The recent rains have soaked through our roofs. The pantry roof has collapsed, as well as some walls of our dungeon. Only one cell is currently functional. We should really fix those things before they get worse. Otherwise, we'll keep losing supplies. You will see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. When you meet people and talk to petitioners, your advisors make a note about the encounter in your archives. You can see all the entries by clicking on Archives button below. Blood damages. Your Grace, my daughter's wedding is at hand. Yeah, congratulations. The problem is, we don't have enough gold or supplies to make a worthy feast. What will my daughter-in-laws think of our family? We want to hire a band, buy some fancy wine on the market. We would only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. I see, 5 gold and 5 supplies. You have my blessing, but I'm not helping. Wish your daughter the best for me. You skimp us a little gold? Shouldn't the king support his people in the hard times? I can't feed my guests with the king's blessings. Well, I'm not here to pay for weddings. Your Grace, I come here representing my village. We want to ask you for 7 gold to help us gather tools and resources required to build an inn. We could really use a new place to rest after our long day's work. 7 gold to build an inn? Now see, that's the kind of thing I like. More entertainment, less gold. Thank you, my Grace. We definitely will. Okay. New entry. What's this new entry? New inn for a village. The peasant asked for gold to build a new inn for the village. You can decide to support the village with gold. Monsters. Beasts dressed in black. They came in the night, unseen, unheard until they arrived. They attacked the village. We heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Your Grace, I beg you, you must send your men. Check what happened. Find those responsible. Tell me more. Who are they? Bright red head, short but sharp fangs. Hundreds of them. Hundreds? Whew. Gleaming metal for their claws. We've never seen anything like this. Who are they? Oh, okay. Same thing again. Tell me more or check the village. I guess that's my only option. The general should deal with these bandits easily. Thank you, Your Grace. General sent. Click the glowing flower to advance to the next week once you're ready. Sometimes you'll need to see your family members before you can advance. Yeah, I think we need to go to the wall, right? Yeah, I need to talk to my daughter. She's probably at the wall. I just said that, but okay. Click on the throne, and then go to the side for a door. Oh, it's you. Stop fighting with your sister. Do you want to talk about what happened in the gardens? No. I am fine, Father. Why didn't you want to play with us? She's been pretty nasty recently. I can see something's wrong. Let's go for the kill here. Why won't you talk to me? Everything's fine. Don't you have things to do? You used to find the best spots, remember? Maybe I'm not 5 anymore. Yes, you're all of 13. I don't know where your sisters learned to be so rude. Hint, hint. I will leave you be. Sure. Generals and hunters sometimes come here to practice their swordsmanship. The gate looks very old. Anyone with some strength could probably just barge right through it. Oh, we should upgrade that then. Damn, it's worse than I thought. I know that dungeon guy said that there was issues here. The recent downpours have damaged a lot of buildings here, guys. While we still have space for prisoners, we should focus on buildings that need more attention. I've had a scribe write a list of things that need to be fixed. You will see this in your weekly summary. This sounds like it's going to be costly. Yes. I'd rather not go in there. What if more walls collapse? Okay. The barrel's empty. They used to store our wine. Man, our kingdom is just baroque. Cracks in the pavement. Empty wine barrels. Yes, father. Can you explain the fight in the gardens? What's the matter with you two? You and Larissa used to be best friends. You mean, why is Larissa such a big baby? This is the kind of thing I mean. She's annoying, is all. You need to stop fighting each other. This isn't going anywhere, is it? I can't make you like her. Stop fighting. Insulting your sister won't make the situation better. She will just get more resentful as time goes by. Ugh, but it's so hard. Sigh. I'm sorry, father. I won't do it again. Oh. Alright. I'll take your word. This is your weekly summary screen. Here you'll be able to see your kingdom's weekly income and expenses. You can buy upgrades and fixes for the castle in the left section. To buy an upgrade, simply click on the button with the upgrade name and you'll see the cost added to the summary. Okay, let's see. Contentment. I guess that's this. That's going to cost us a lot of gold. Fixing the market will get us more gold, but cost us a chunk of our supplies. Can't use our weapons for anything. Got plenty of those. Broken theater, less contentment. Broken pantry roof, less supply. We sent out the general, or that's probably just what we're costing. And then we had taxes. Broken theater. So, I don't know. 10 gold to make people a little more, less happy each week. I think I actually said that right. I think we need more money. Let's risk our supplies. Ooh, that extra money comes in handy right now. I feel like this is going to be a game where you're going to want to have some resources on hand. Let's wait until next week. We'll do one upgrade this week. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of people. I bring news, father. She snuck out last night. Alessia sneaked out last night. I ran into her while she was going back to her chamber, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think. She wouldn't say where she had been, but Cindy, I think, as thick as she is, spilled everything to me in the morning. Those two chit-chat all the time. They think I don't realize. Thick, don't speak ill of your sister. What's gotten into you? Alicia sneaks out to some wedding, gets all drunk, but I'm the bad one all of a sudden. Audrey, did you know about any of this? No, Your Grace. I better talk to Alicia. Okay, we need to decide what her name is. I better talk to Asalia about this. You girls are going to drive me mad one day. All right, we've dealt with the family issues. We've got a peasant, a banker, a soldier, or a general. Let's see what the banker has to say. I'm here representing the Bank Day of Florentina, Your Grace. I hear that your treasury has seen better times, but I'm here to help. I want to borrow gold. I want to borrow supplies. How does this work? How does this all work again? We understand that sometimes it's hard to be king, and we want to do our best to help. We offer quick and easy solutions to give you a surge of gold or supplies, whichever you may be in need of. Our exclusive package offers 50 gold or supplies instantly available for your use. Oh boy, here we go. The bank only adds a small fee of 10 gold or supplies depending on the type of loan. It's paid off in weekly amounts of 10 until you pay off your debt, Your Grace. We won't charge you any additional costs. Oh, one last thing. We only do one type of loan at a time. So if you want to borrow gold, we can't lend you supplies until the first loan is repaid and vice versa. And remember, the first loan is free of charge. You just pay back what you take. Haha. First one's free. That's how they get you. We're low on supplies. Let's borrow supplies since they're free. Repayable over 50 weeks. Remember, the first loan is free. Anything else, Your Grace? That's it for now. So we don't have 58 supplies right now. We have 8 supplies. That's going to be tough to keep track of, but that's okay. Oh, there's people back here too. Let's help the least among us. Your Grace, my son is nowhere to be found. Yes, a real daft little boy, but still he's my son. I ask you to help us find him, Your Grace. Is there a chance you could do so? Sure. We don't have enough generals available, Your Grace. Oh. We've already sent it out. What is 7 gold gonna do for the guy? You should try to get the villagers to help you. Your Grace, please. I can pay you. I've scraped together 1 piece of gold. I don't have enough generals. We don't have enough generals. I want to help, but I can't. If you're willing to wait a week, but that's not an option. I'm not sure my men or gold will make any difference. Your son could be anywhere. I was afraid you'd say that, but I won't give up on him. I will find him myself. I would expect that you would. All right, first come for O. We did stumble upon those bandits, though. They were pillaging the village. Red head, sharp teeth, a crest, a Radovaya. I thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts. Well, seems they have one right here, too. I'm very upset that that general was standing in line while we were having this conversation, trying to get generals, and he was just standing there the whole time. Tell me, whose banner are you bearing? Why are you here? Who's your leader? I've heard enough. Your man is right. Redvonia is my home. And soon yours too. Ha. Oh. He's one of those guys. What were you and your men doing near the village? We're just making a living. One man might call it plunder. I would call it hard work. Who's your leader? Do you have a king or just a barbaric thief? We are a free people. We don't bow to kings or lords. Bold words for someone trespassing in another country. Bold and stupid. We can't allow barbarians to stalk our lands, plundering and killing innocent men. There's no question that justice needs to be dealt to this one. Dungeon. Don't want to let me go, but don't have the guts to kill? My friends will gladly hear about your cowardly decisions. I need to see Ariel about this. Arelia. Man, names are hard. What do you make of this, Audrey? Redvonians? Here? How would they get through the mountains? Why would they threaten a war? That's a lot of questions, but I need answers. Forgive me, Your Grace. I'm just puzzled. It might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties. Talk to old friends. See who could give us a hand. With our current resources, a war would bring certain defeat. I will make some preparations. Oh, clean it up. My name's Eaton. I'm the Lord of Branca, Your Grace. I will be as straightforward as possible. Someone has kidnapped my daughter, and they expect me to pay 12 gold to get her back. The thing is, I tracked them down and I know where they are keeping her. I planned everything out. I just need your general to help me take her back. Or I could just pay the ransom. Either way, I need your help, Your Grace. General. Pay them at once, and they will only want more. Oh, pay them once, and they'll only want more. This is the best option. You are right. Send the general my way, and I will tell him my plan. Thank you, Your Grace. Good, good, good. It has to work. It's not going to work, but that's okay. Your Grace, I fear for my life. I think someone is trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone is following me. They want me dead. Who's they? I don't know. How would I know? I haven't done anything. I better be going. Alright, that guy was a little weird. We got lots of entries here. We sent that guy to the dungeon from the Redvinians. We're going to send a general to help with that ransom issue. Someone was fearing for his life. Then he left in a hurry. Let's go confront our daughter about sneaking out of the castle. We have to keep an eye on Audrey. Really convinced me to put the plants in here. It makes the place seem more friendly. Not sure if that's good or bad. Let's head to the dungeon. I didn't think the king would come down to the dungeons. An honor, truly. Tell me what you know. Why are you here? I suppose that's one way of killing time in this murky den. You see, Bayron, the lunatic, thinks everyone will follow him. Haha. Keep raving about some promise. One of the 7 kings will give him his daughter. He thinks he's got a chance at mingling with the royals. I still can't decide. Is he the mad one, or is it his followers who believe this bunk, who are really insane? Alright, well, we did get some additional... You may stay here longer. You may prove useful. Don't worry about me. I'll play with my friend here. Your Grace? By all the gods, that could have been me. Your Grace, do you see what happened here? If I was in the other cell, I would have been crushed. This is a sign. The gods have forgiven my sins. I shall serve the mighty ones. I will dedicate my life to those in need. I mean, if I could get out of here, please. Why are you here again? I bumped into an innkeeper on the street and stepped on a toe? How dare you tell such falsehoods? He ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, and didn't even have the gold to pay for it. I know the innkeeper. He was pretty upset. Oh yes, I think I remember. Your Grace, I've been enlightened. I wouldn't ever do such a stupid thing again. I will serve a higher purpose now. Just maybe let me out. I think you'll need more time to think about your actions. Your Grace, but I am the chosen one. The gods have spared my life for a reason. If he hadn't blatantly lied, I probably would have let him out. Oh, the bedchamber. Darling. Foreign barbarians visited this week. Radovans have come to Davern. One of their bandits have been brought to the castle. Radovans? That can't be right. Do you think it's about our promise? I'm afraid it is. The bandit in the dungeon already questioned him. It can't be. Well, he says so himself. How would he know? 13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug. Byron, wasn't it? Does it matter? After 13 years, a Radvan comes to our castle. I'll be damned. Yes, Ursula will soon become a woman, and we will need to find her a husband. 13? Jeez, I know folks married young back then, but man. And Byron, the villain, will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. What got into us? How could we have promised our daughter's hand to a Ravidian? With a knife to my throat, I'm not sure what else we could have done. To think our daughter will marry some barbaric thug, though. We can't let this happen, Eric. Don't worry. We will solve this. What about the witch? Do you remember the curse? I don't even want to talk about this. Let's just hope the curse is nothing but a hoax and we see how things with the thugs turn out. What are we gonna do? If Byron ever shows up to claim our daughter's hand... Bayron. I'm gonna say it's Bayron. If Bayron ever shows up to claim our daughter's hand, hopefully no one will believe him. We just need to play stupid. Unless he shows up with an army. Don't be silly. How could a commoner afford an army? Even we can't. How can Ravidians get to Devon? Anything seems possible at this stage. You did send the bandit to the dungeons? Already told you I did. Oh, yes. I'm sorry, darling. It's just too much to think about. How are you holding up? I don't know. It's so unreal. Marry a prince, a lord even? But let her marry a thug? We can't do this. It'll be fine. I won't let them take her away. I'm terrified. I can handle this. Fine, I will stay here. Okay, there was a lot going on there. Why are you sneaking out at night? There was a wedding in the village. I've heard there's quite a fine wedding in the village just outside our walls. It wasn't bad, but I've heard it could have been even better if my father was a little less stingy. Ugh. And how do you know this? Sounds as if they had the honor of a royal guest. Of course not. I've heard what people say is all. Come on now. I know about the wedding. Larsula told me what happened. See, you're not supposed to throw the informant under the bus. That was a bad move. How would she know anyway? Oh, of course. Sedana. Sedana. I wouldn't forgive myself if something happened to you. You have no need to worry. Nothing will happen. Do you know what's out there? What could have happened if someone found a princess by herself in a village? All the drunkards and thugs. Nothing happened, Father. I was dressed differently. I was careful. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun. Marcella said you got drunk? That's a lie. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times? Ugh. Since she turned 13, she thinks you will marry her some fat dumb prince and send her off to another castle. If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it would be for the best. Is that why she's been acting up lately? I suppose so. It doesn't change the fact that she's just infuriating. And it doesn't change the fact that you don't stop with the name calling. You didn't stop with the name calling. You're confined to the castle. You're grounded. You will not be visiting the market. What am I supposed to do inside these godforsaken walls? Ah, I'll teach her a lesson. Stop with the names. I better talk to Ursula. The roast smells amazing in this place. Oops, that was a misclick. So we got one daughter hanging out in the gardens and another one literally looking over the walls at the world beyond our castle. Oh, it's you. Asalia told me what's going on. I think your mother and I started to figure it out anyway. I'm sorry we didn't realize it earlier. Oh? And why is that? You won't have to marry a stranger. Tradition says a girl your age needs a husband, but I promise you won't have to marry a stranger. We'll make sure we know the prince well before the wedding. Time will show. I will check on you later. Oh. So that was a decision we had to... Okay. I'm going to have to treat each of these as the only option from now on because there was 3 options and we only were able to tap one of them. Remove supply penalty from the... So, okay. What's going on? We borrowed 50 supplies. We paid 10 back. We still owe 4 more. First one's free. New market stalls. We're getting that extra gold. The theater is broken. People are not content with that. The pantry roof is broken. That's what we need to fix. Our general's going out, breaking things. That's costing us 9. Then we've got a little bit of tax. So we're barely breaking even over here. We need to fix the supply pantry because this is going to cost us so many in supplies that we're going to end up in the negative. We'll leave the contentment for next time. Oh, we got a message. But we're going to stop there. What do you think? I think I'm going to keep playing. I'm enjoying it. It's very much a story-driven thing. I get the sense that if you played it, you probably get a totally different experience. Lots of choices happening. Lots of impacts from those choices. But let's call it for here for now. And I'll say thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.